Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one.
A difficult matchup for them last year, with them losing both games to a team with a bad record.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Towns. No good with the triple. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Here's Brunson. Bridges outside. There's the triple. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
Boy, how about that quick three response by Mikal Bridges?
And here's Morant. Out of bounds, it'll be Knicks ball. New York ball. We played just over a minute here in the first. Kicks it out, Towns. To the paint. Knicks keep it alive. Second chance effort. And stolen by Jackson. Pass to Bane. To the inside. Here's Edey. Here's Pippen. Jacks up a three. It's not going to go for him. And an Obi for three. Memphis with a rebound.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him, and we discussed his plan for Ja Morant. Coach smiled and said, I just told my guys to stay ready out there, ready for anything, because Morant can do so many surprising things. We just have to stay on our toes. Hopefully that flexible mindset helps the defense keep up with Morant's antics out there. BA?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Inside. Pass to Howard. 4 on the clock. Can't get it to go. Making him 0 for 2.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
And the dunk by Jackson.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
Here's Anunoby. New York again can't hit.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Pippen. He takes it in. And that one is hammered home.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just great power on that one. Clear the deck.
Well, this is the very definition of Jalen Brunson's game. His ability to get past defenders and create for himself or his teammates. That is nicely done.
Here's Edey. Back to Morant. 4-3. Keeps it alive. Towns with a rebound. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. Trailing by 2. Anunoby for 3. The rebound by Edey.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Man, a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good. And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Graham.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
Now here's Brunson. Back to Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. Now here's Howard. Here's Towns. It's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. .119 left in the first quarter. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Memphis ball.
Memphis leading by 4. Morant with it. He's scoreless. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson outside. Stolen by Anunoby. Brunson taking his time here. They get it again. Now Anunoby. Back to Howard. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
I'll tell you, the experience working to his advantage. Dwight Howard draws the contact, able to finish it. Nicely done.
And that one misses. Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
BA, it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
Now here's Brunson. Bridges outside. Takes a 3. The rebound by Edey.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
There's Jackson with the 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
And so it's Memphis up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Back to the game after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Memphis leading by 8. Now here's Morant. Clock at 6. Here's Edey. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Tipped away. Outside McBride. It's Shamet on the wing. No good on the triple. On the wing, Bane. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And he makes it. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, B.A., they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Here's Robinson. Oh, breaks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. And then Morant with the jam.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Shamet, no good.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
There's Jackson with the three. He can't get that one to fall. Knicks trail by 12. Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. It's Shamet on the wing. Sinks the tray. Shamet's got his first 3 points of the game.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing.
Yeah, and they did a lot of winning, Allie. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Morant, 5 to shoot. Jackson for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one, and that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Hart goes in. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I'll tell you, Josh Hart, if he sees a lane and an opportunity to drive, I promise he's going at it.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. So both teams making some changes here.
Let me hear you once again.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Grant.
You know, really by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Here's Brunson. Check out Brunson going to work inside.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
14.
Memphis leading by 5. Kennard outside. Pass to Pippen. There's a screen. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. It's intercepted. And here's Kennard. Shot is up. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 7. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Memphis.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
The kick out to Brunson. The three-pointer is down. Jalen Brunson.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
Pass to Kennard. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. Kennard's got 5 now.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Pippen. No made baskets yet. Kennard with it. He's covered by Hart. Kennard outside. Clock at 4. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Well, that's good.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Screen by Robinson. Pass to Bridges. From the arc. Fires in the triple. He has 6.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Kennard can't get it to go. Outside Brunson. Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. New York shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
9 seconds left in the first half. Here's Pippen. And that's not going to go. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Memphis ahead, up by 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Put your hands.
And so Moran will bring it up for Memphis. They held a 12-point lead earlier. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Kicks it out to Bane. To the middle. Edey, that's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Bridges outside. The rebound by Edey.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Now here's Jackson. 5 points in the game. Morant with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Pass to Bane. And the call is going to be, yes, on an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Screen by Bridges. Outside Anunoby. Here's Howard. That's tipped. The 3 from Bane. Howard grabs the miss. Knicks trail by 7. They push it up 4 on 3. And it's powered home by Towns.
Big time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
Pass to Moran. Edey. The Knicks with the rebound. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Towns. And yep, it's good. And now just a 3-point Memphis lead.
Karl Anthony Towns mix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Lets it go from the wing. Achua can't hit.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now here's Payne. 5 points in the game. Edey for three. Sinks it from distance. Edey's got 5 points in the quarter.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Pass to Shamet. Screen by Robinson. From outside the arc. And the basket by Shamet. Shamet's got 6.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
It's Shamet on the wing. Outside McBride. Down low. Robinson. Tipped. And they'll keep possession. Outside Hart. Shot clock at 6. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Memphis leading by 3. And there's the foul. It'll go on Miles McBride. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. To the right side. Right side Moran. Pass to Pippen. Just 5 to shoot. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
To the middle. Here's Hart. Here's McBride. Gets the 3 to fall. McBride's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Timeout, timeout.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. Kennard outside. Jackson outside. Launches it. It's rebounded by New York. And now the Knicks on the break. Hart from long range. And again, New York with the triple.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
It's a tie game in New York. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Howard, the screen. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Jackson. And it's New York scoring again.
And their field goal percentage is finally creeping up after a tough first half.
really trying to hold on tight to this lead.
Here's Pippen. Jackson the screen. And Dwight Howard picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Kennard for three. Sends it home from three-point land.
Three-point goal.
And the Grizzlies lead by one.
Oh, my goodness. Luke Kennard from the next zip code. Good night.
Let's go with a three. And Anunoby gets the three. Anunoby's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
And after a terrible first half shooting the ball, they're finally finding their touch.
Kennard on the wing. For three. Offensive board. Yep, count it.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Timeout, Grizzlies. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the message that the Grizzlies head coach was giving to his team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Jackson gets the bucket.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
Here's Brunson. Inside. Anunoby. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Here's Brunson outside. Rebounded by Pippen.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The three from Bane. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Bridges outside. Here's the three. The shot no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Back to Moran. This one for three. They get it back. Oh, misses the dunk. New York trailing. Anunoby with it. He's picked up by Bane. And it's Howard finishing it off.
That's right, counting with the foul, Dwight Howard. Go ahead, young sir.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
Yeah, all game long, they had great energy, leading to ample second chance opportunities, and they converted.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert. Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset.
Oh, wow. Get out the way, Greg.
Come on.
Get out the way.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns? Well made for pressure situations.
Count that one.
Can you say prime-time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
To the inside. The shot by Howard, no good. Memphis trailing here. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Checking in for the Grizzlies, number 14.
1:56 left to play in the fourth. Outside Morant. Here's Pippen. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to one.
Two shots.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Here's Towns. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Well, OG Anunoby is going to continue to develop his game, and that pass, that was pretty.
Outside Morant, on the wing Bane. The three is up. Howard grabs the miss. New York leading by 3. To the paint. That's Basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Now that Towns is rolling, boy, you just deliver the ball on time and on target, he will do the rest.
Now Morant. Right wing. Jackson the screen. 6 to shoot. And it's New York with a rebound.
Well, if you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Towns down low. Outside Anunoby. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Now here's Brunson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Timeout, Grizzlies. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
They don't want to waste time here. If they can score fast enough, they can go back on D and try to get a stop instead of having to foul.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. It's stolen by Howard. Right side of Chua. Second shot opportunity.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
They've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. 8 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Anunoby. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
So the first one drops. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Timeout call. Memphis. 1 second left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
Well, their only hope is for somebody to hit a three-pointer and get fouled for it and one. I'd be surprised if there's a defender anywhere in the vicinity of a three-point attempt.
Off the inbound pass. Off target with a shot. And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Rise him 9 for every dirty herb, Jah shall show them a sign for. Cause Jah make you special. And so special, so special, so special. That's why them a pre with the girl and them a chase like petal. But I'm so special. I'm so special, so special, so special. That's why I'm make you special. And so special, so special, so special. That's why I'm them a pre with the girl and them a chase like petal. It's a special delivery. The moment live in the misery. But that day will never see special delivery. From my mother deliver me. I'm on the go, I'm on the go. But them bad man I want to stop me go. Chano, I'm on the go, I'm on the go. But them can't play me like the puppy show. Cause make you special. And so special, so special, so special. That's why me them a pre with the girl and them a chase like petal. But make you special. And so special, so special, so special. That's why me them a pre with the girl and them a chase like petal. But
I'm back going hard again. I'm shutting down my heart again. So they gotta put